July, September calendar, 1204. Valflame Palace, Heimdalla. Okay, so we're going to a palace. Interesting. Loads of cars. Oh, that's a nice palace. Well, honest, it looks a lot like the one from Trials in the Sky. The entranceway, anyway. There's the Valflame Palace. The Chancellor's office.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
Makes sense.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Well, by the fact he goes by a letter name, I'd assume so.
It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
I'm assuming you mean the students?
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event.
It's his daddy.
I've been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your Icy Maiden has the provincial army.
So she's the Icy Maiden, is she?
Stiff.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Zemuria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Ermaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen.
Hey!
And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I
If that's
understand
what
the
I
situation.
think it is, I'll be
I
surprised.
feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face.
Yeah, especially that ponytail.
I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to
You
become queen.
heard, did you, my dear friend?
But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you.
Yep.
Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Who's this girl?
Alphen?
Alphen, apparently.
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously.
That's Cedric, apparently.
We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties.
Ooh.
Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Come on, why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
This definitely makes sense that these two are Oliver's siblings.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen, have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much.
You heard so much about
That
Rean.
reminds me. Prince Oliver,
Because if I remember correctly, she's good friends with Rean's sister.
I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
So in this chapter we're going to meet... Interesting. Heimdallar Sang District. St. Astria Girls' School.
I should open that letter from Rean that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Rean? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Rean, why?
Fast forward a bunch of days. Good 2 weeks there. Hey, back at home.
Mid-July. Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
That bloody cat.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
Okay.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Oh, I like this.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Rean, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Excuse me?
Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it, and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex, or the opposite.
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
Okay.
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go! You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
Do you really want to get punched, Rean?
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuit?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Rean.
Well, Scar's going to bring up a few questions.
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Rean? Some kind of scar?
I But you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
It's blatantly obvious.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself.
Yeah. Try the other
And
one.
even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap, though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all.
How are you timing that? You haven't got a stopwatch.
All right, I think it's time for me. Everyone, pick a partner.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. True.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me? Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Rean. It's your lucky day again.
Wait, why me?
Looks like Justice wins this round.
Oh, I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what...
Yeah.
So how do I swim this?
Same.
Ready, go!
So triangle and circle, and the two overlap. Second. I can do better than that one. I didn't realize I was doing. I want to retry that.
Ready, go!
Did I win or not? Oh, bloody hell, that was close. Want to go again? Let me go again. I got this.
Ready, go!
Darn it, she beat me again.
Ready, go!
Hey, got it. I knew it would be some kind of bonus of that.
I actually won.
Nicely done, Rean.
I'm exhausted.
So I guess this time we get to see those two getting up and at them. We need to sort out something between the two of them anyway.
Okay, are you both...
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura?
What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Be interesting to see who wins this one.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
What?
Incredible!
Matched.
Whoa! Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
No, that's not it.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Well, our temperatures are going up and up, and I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. But as everyone knows, the heat is on. The refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Ooh, maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're waiting for a long wait. So, do you have some classy gentlemen lined up for you, or will you go flying solo again? You had to ask. Anyway, moving on, your next practical exam next Wednesday. You sure you're ready used to it by now, but just make sure you're ready. That means next weekend will be our field study. Feels like we just got done with the last one. We're tied up next week. Guess we won't be able to go to a capital for Summerfest this year. Seasonal holiday. Kind of like most of the major cities in Erebonian celebrated in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival Reception Church adopted. I see. Actually, we do have a similar festival in Nord, but it's mostly celebrated in June, so why does the capital wait until July? You know, I always wondered that myself too. Does anyone know? The standards of teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of Alliance, though beyond that. That's correct. July is the month when Emperor Drycor's brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month late, alongside celebrations of the war's end. Interesting. I actually think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. Sound like we should get to blabble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, I can't say I blame you. Let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know when to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat strap your strength. I'm sure our miracle working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energised. Really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together. I bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask about it, though. Well, that does about it for homeroom. If you do be honest, Macius. Otherwise, bow. V? I'm gonna go after her, okay? Thanks. I think you could maybe make a little more effort and get along with her. You are her senior after all. I'm aware of that, however. Looks like those two are getting along the same as ever. Seem to be arguing about a race and swimming course too. Heard their group's last field to the Stoke was building as well. If that's true, that would likely be the entire trip. There's something you can do to smooth things out between them, Rean? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but why me? We just seem so good at this and real natural. And besides, you have a well-intended mark who got duped into running errands for a student council. So I could do anything that major for him. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Alright, I have to agree, Rean. I think you're the best one for the job. I mean, it was thanks to you and Justice and Machias became buddies. Who the hell became buddies? You must be sniffing Rose in the garden delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. Ah, you both say that, but you're on the same wavelength. You know, you always hate to dish and dash, but I've got a club meeting to get to. Maybe I should be on my way as well then. Catch you later. Attain a Class 7 uniform. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. I'm going to save the episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.